everyone, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Gavili Kaimbe. If this is your first time on this channel, you are welcome. And for everyone that has been around liking, subscribing, commenting and doing all the beautiful stuff, I see you guys and I really do appreciate you the most. So on this video, I'm going to be addressing the differences or the similarities between Congolese music and South African music. If I could get into that, I'd like to encourage you from the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 16 that says, rejoice always. I don't know what you are going through right now as an individual, whatever situation you are facing at the moment. The word of God is encouraging us to rejoice always. And I know that life is not easy in this day and age. There's never been an easy thing. It has never been fair. However, God is always with you, and I can assure you that He will indeed accomplish what He promised in your life. Just trust Him, have faith, He's gonna do it. So I'm going to be giving references in terms of mostly, you are going to say I'm going to mostly concentrate on gospel music. I'm going to be giving the differences based on Congolese Christian music and South African Christian music. The first point that I like to point out will be more like a similarity in the sense that over the years, I've really seen how South African music industry has really evolved, how they have really put themselves out there on the map, and even the Congolese one as well, because one thing that I struggled with while growing up is that I really wanted to know, Congolese music. I wanted to hear the Chiluba music that, I'm Muluba by the way, for those who know. So I wanted to listen to the type of songs that my aunt listened to when we were growing up, the songs that were playing so loud in the house during cleaning sessions, during when we were doing our chores, that I wanted to have that, but it was so difficult growing up. And I'm sure also for South Africans that have grown outside of South Africa, to some extent they can relate. In the 90s and the early 2000s, it was really difficult to have access to the content or the material that we have today. And you would sometimes, when I sit around and I see all this trend, there's like a Tolabam trend, and there was this other one with a girl, I don't know, I can't remember, it was trending on TikTok and stuff like that. When you see the South African culture being put out there, it brings you pride, you know what I mean? You are so proud of where you come from. You are so proud of your country. You are so proud of your people. And it's the same thing also with Congolese people. Over the years, they have really opened their eyes and have really decided to utilize social media to really put the content out there. So well done for that, guys. Well done. It's a job. So the second point I wanted to put out is that South African women or South Africans have voices. When I say voices, compared to Congolese people, South Africa, you guys have voices. When one thing that I love is that when I'm listening to a South African gospel artist, for example, give the likes of Klengiwe, like Mam Klengiwe, like the way she sounds, that deep rooted voice. You don't find them every day. And this is something my husband and I sometimes discuss. You're like, when you hear a South African woman open a mouth, you're like, girlfriend, do you have that voice in that small body? So yeah, South Africans are really blessed with voices. This is something that you cannot really dispute. Compared to Congolese women, yes, we also have voices, but we don't have that deep rooted voice. that voice that comes from and some women do, like the likes of Lombongo. Yeah, is it Lombongo? Lombongo. I mean, that's the lady. I'm going to try and put some clips here and there for you to see how or who am I talking about. So yes, the likes of Lombongo, she really worked on the voice. She has a thick voice that you could really, I think she sang with, is it Rebecca Malope? She sang with her in the past as well. So that's right there. You know, guys, we cannot dispute that South Africans take the crown for voices. It is all yours. The second thing I would like to point out is that I love listening to, I would say, the traditional South African music. I don't know why am I like this, but I love listening to the traditional South African music, you know, the one where you sing with the Bible and stuff. I don't know, guys, I think maybe I'm old-fashioned, but you know, the kind of songs that you would sing with your grandmother in church, those are the ones that are really put me out there. And I'm here for all these, you know, all these artists that are really trying to put themselves out there. They are trying to fix the sound, they are trying to sound this way and that way. But I feel like both Congolese and South African music, I feel like the desire to want to sound so technically correct, they have somehow taken away, you know, they have taken away that oomph. You know what I mean? There is nothing wrong with remaining, you know, in the note and doing all that you need to do, but don't also make it in a way that, you know, that the Holy Spirit has left the chat room. You know what I mean? And that is why I like listening to Thokozo Grace. I think she has really maintained that authenticity, and some of the Spirit of Praise people as well. I can also feel like, you know, they are really trying to maintain that. So even in Congolese people, some of the songs I listen to, I'll just listen for the first minute. I'm like, I'm checking out, because you really want to feel, you know, you want to feel the authenticity. So let us not try and sound too European, guys. I'm loving the authentic South African sound. Let's keep it like that. I'm from the era, or I am from the generation of the squatter, you know, squatter camp. I am from the, you know, season of what do you call it, double HP, Slicker, Flabba, you know, all these people that are really passed on like that. Those are the type of music that I used to listen to. Zahara, God bless her so as well. Yes, I used to listen to jazz music, okay? I used to listen to jazz music as well. Yes, I spoke about Sipokazi, I spoke about Sibongile, is it Sibongile? I can't remember the name, but Judith Sepuma, you know, all those people that really made South African music what it is today. I feel like those people, you know, it was not just about the sound. They had to sing it from their soul. You know what I mean? And shout out to Tyler for what she's doing, even though I don't listen to her music, but I can see she's really putting South Africa on the map. So well done for that, guys. However, let us not try and lose our authenticity in the process. Like in my country as well, you have the likes of Koffi Olomide, you have Papa Wemba, who has also passed on. Those guys are still making the same sound. I think over years they are still in the same, you know, chakada music. And you've got the likes of Fally Ipupa, which is, I know many people love Fally Ipupa now. Even some South Africans listen to Fally Ipupa, and so you know what I mean. So let us try and keep it authentic. Let us not try and lose ourselves in the process, guys. And another point that I wanted to raise when it comes to South African music is that, again, South Africans have really evolved in terms of dancing, and I think with the with the fact that house music has really become what it is today. You know, all these dance moves that we are getting. Okay, that is really interesting. You know what I mean? So you get a South African dancing with their legs. It's usually legs and arms and everything like that. Whereas as the Congolese people, our waists, as it's the waist must do its things. I don't know why, but Congolese people, we like using our waist. Yes, we can use your arms as well, but the waist does most of the job. I feel like even though this video is quite short, but I feel like I'm having so much fun doing this video for the fact that I am so passionate about music. I am so passionate about music. And another point that I wanted to raise out when it comes to Congolese music and South African music is that, oh goodness gracious, my brothers and sisters in Congo, we love sad songs. Christian songs that are so sad. When you go through a lot of struggle, most of the songs are sad songs. God forgive. God, when are you going to get me out of these trenches? When are you going to get me out of here? That's how Congolese songs usually sound like. And in terms of selling, it's usually the songs of misery, of sadness that sell more than the songs of triumph. You know what I mean? And one thing that I wish that we did more is really speak more about the goodness of God, speak more about what we believe God will do, because sometimes when we have really gone through that hard time for so long, it kind of remains with us. It becomes a mindset for us to really want to remain. It's like we can't really see past that. Not to say that I'm not acknowledging the fact that some people have had it harder than others. However, sometimes it's our mindset that will actually get us. Change your mindset. Let us not remain in anyway, guys, you know what I mean. And with that as well, I love listening to, when it comes to my selection of South African music. Of course, there's also a mixture. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like Nezi Zimu's the one of the lost songs that he sang of Jehovah Ritzapile. Oh God, it was one of my favorite artists, by the way. So he's talking about the hard times that he has gone through, and well, like the hard times that you can go through, but in the midst of it all, is going to trust in God. Is going to trust in God. Is going to hold on to God. That is the kind of things that I want to listen to. Those are the kind of sound that I want to listen to. And recently, you've got Busi. Busi is also doing. I love her style. I love her. You know, I love what she's doing. Let me rather say it like that. So yeah, let us not only sing sad songs, triumphant songs, and I know this is something that we really want to associate ourselves, but let us try and change a bit. You know, put in a bit of what Dr. Benjamin Dube is trying to push out there. You know, the narrative of, you know, more positivity. Yes, you can sing about the hard times, but also in that, sing also about the things that, you know, the next stanza. Speak about the goodness. Speak about the things that God will do to get you out of that situation that you're praying against or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I'm blabbing for a long time now, but anyway, I think you guys get what I mean. If there is anything else that I did not think of that you really would like to let me know, let us discuss in the comment section. Please feel free to do so. Please let us remember to keep the comment section clean as can be, or else I'm going to block, because I don't want to drama. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I wish you all the best, and I love you all. See you next time.